Consider this question. We have a conversion lens that is being used to project a real image onto a screen. And then what we do, we place a piece of black tape over half of the lens. Like this. How much of the image would appear on the screen? That's what the question is asking. Okay, to answer the question, I'm going to go to one simulation. This is the simulation. It shows an object, a light being reflected from three different places of the object. And again, colors are being used just to help us differentiate where light is going to converge later on to form the image. And we see it here, the tip is conversion here at the tip, and then the bottom is conversion at the bottom. We have a real inverted image. Okay, now what we are going to do is block part of the lens. For example, we are going to block the top of the lens. And you notice here, when I block the top of the lens, we still have all elements of the light reaching the other side of the lens to form an image, but a lot less light. So let me repeat it again. Okay, now here we have the full image. Look at the size. All what happens here, the amount of light that reaches the screen, the position of the image, is going to be less. But the image is the same size, the same shape, the same everything. It's just dimmer. Okay, if I block from the other side of the lens, that does not make any difference. Okay, block a part of the lens, like through the middle, like here. It also didn't make a difference. Can block the edges of the lens. Okay. Flip the object. The idea here, whenever we block part of the lens, any part of the lens that's available for light to pass through is going to do the job and produce an image. The only difference is the more of the lens we block, the less bright the image is. Okay, think about this in terms of the eye. In our case, we have something like this in front of our lenses of the eye, in front of our cornea. We have an iris that closes and expands our pupil. By closing it, it makes the opening smaller. It reduces the amount of light that's going to reach inside our eye. And that's actually very important for us when it is too bright. Around us. It controls the amount of light that's going to reach the retina and makes it easier for us to see. But then the optics is going to still work, and we are going to still see a full image when the iris gets smaller.